I feel like everybody has their comfort zones when they're doing these gig apps. Some people like to do shopping orders, some people like to pick up Spark curbside orders, food delivery orders, rideshare orders. If I had to rank it between my comfort zones, I think I would put number 1, food delivery. Number 2 would be the Spark orders between shopping and curbside. Even if I had Instacart, right? Shopping orders, right, in general would be my second thing. And then last would be rideshare. I'm just not a big fan of rideshare because most of the orders here will pop up, well, not most, but the best type of orders that pop up in this area are like $20 to go 22, 23 plus miles from Tampa back to St. Pete. So rideshare definitely comes last. The only time I do rideshare is if there's a surge. No surge, I ain't driving because it's just not worth it unless you're out there flipping the rides, which some people do, and they're able to get away with that. I'm not a fan of doing that because I don't want to drive that amount of miles. But if someone gave me $50 to drive to Tampa, I mean, that's not bad, right? But I wouldn't want to take the risk either. I did get an email though from Uber. It says, I'll put it up on a screen, coming soon, Advantage Mode and Driving Insights. I did see, well, we all saw, I mean, this was a while back, DoorDash gave us Driving Insights, and you can actually opt out of it. Some people said that they're opting out of it. They don't want to be tracked by DoorDash, and it might have an effect on the types of orders that you get. I don't think that it has an effect. I think DoorDash just wants to track our data more so then they could sell it, right? That's what all these companies do anyway. All the data that you send to them, they're selling it anyway. I mean, Facebook actually went to court for that and had to pay out like $100-something million because they were selling users' data. And you agree to the terms of service, so they're allowed to do that. Let's see what it says though. Reliable trips keep your riders coming back to the Uber app. Beginning next month, we're piloting Advantage Mode, a new program in your market to offer higher earnings and more exclusive ride requests to highly rated drivers who accept more often, cancel less, and get riders where they need to go safely. So right there, let's chill right there, right? Exclusive rides. For some reason on my Uber Eats, all the orders pop up as exclusive if it's not a trip radar. Then it says highly rated drivers. I think that's not hard to do as long as you do a good job and, you know, you're not blasting music, you have AC in the car. I had a lot of people when I did rideshare for that short period of time, they were like, man, I can't believe you got good AC. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, yeah, a lot of drivers, they don't even have AC. They got to keep the windows down just to get some air in the car. And what is they cancel less and get where they need to go. So canceling less is, again, the people that flip rides. You got to have a low cancellation rate. This program will gradually roll out between July 11th and July 15th. We'll let you know before the program launches in your market. Introducing Advantage Mode and Standard Mode. When you're in Advantage Mode, you'll receive more exclusive ride requests sent to you directly, and you'll earn 5% more on UberX and other non-premium ride types than you would in Standard Mode. So I guess that's cool, right? If you're a top rated, I mean, this is for people who are mainly doing UberX though. You'll get a little bit more money. 5% isn't huge when you think about it in a sense of, well, this guy wants to go, oh, I just got a Spark order. Hold on, we got to look at Spark. Look at that, $16.47, 5.6 miles, 3 items, has alcohol in it. I'm gonna go ahead and take that one, but let's go ahead and finish off this video. Let me actually just start the trip before I lose the order, and I have to refresh Spark. Unbelievable, man. All right, give me 1 sec. Let me refresh this. Oh, actually, it started up fast. Oh, very nice. Okay, now we can get back into it. To be eligible, oh, what was I saying? Yeah, 5%. Let's say a ride is like 6 miles. It's gonna show up for like $6 or $7. Add an extra 5%, and it's probably gonna be like $6.15. So it's not really a big jump. Actually, it might be less than that. It might be like $6.05, $6.10 for the extra 5%. So you're not really making much with that, but I guess it's a little incentive if you want to be in the mode. To be eligible for Advantage Mode when this pilot begins, you'll need an acceptance rate of 25% or more, which is shocking. When I read that the first time, 25% is still super low. I mean, 25% is not really that hard to achieve. Cancellation rate of 8% or less, which shouldn't be hard if you're not flipping rides, and a star rating of at least a 4.85. So it really seems like anybody can get into this. I mean, if you just have to accept 25 rides out of 100, which is not hard at all, not cancel, and just have a good rating. So it seems like Advantage Mode isn't really an advantage anymore. It's more of a mode where, well, this is kind of how I envisioned their back end thought of this. They're like, well, let's create something but make it super simple for people to get in, and then everybody can get in and then it means nothing to be in Advantage mode anyway. And then it says, beginning September 2nd, you will also need a CMT, a Cambridge Mobile Telematics driving score of 75 or more. See below for more information. What's that? I actually don't even know what that is. Each day, these criteria will be checked by 5 a.m. If you don't meet the requirements, okay, so that's just going over the Advantage mode. I have no idea what that CMT, Cambridge Mobile Telematics thing is. Is that a test that you have to go through to make sure that you can drive? CMT driving score. That's the first time I've heard of that. This is the first time I've gotten this far into the thing. But I don't know. This doesn't really affect me too much. Advantage mode, whatever. I'm going to accept the best orders that are available to me, and 99% of the time throughout the year, I have UberX off. I just see too many times of people getting robbed, cars getting stolen, people getting, well, how can I say it with YouTube's criteria? People are getting offed, right? Like, I just saw a video the other day of another driver who had a strap pointed at their head. The dude gave them everything that they wanted, and he still offed them. So I don't like doing rideshare in general. I don't want people in my car. It's not safe. Even though I have a dash cam's not going to save me. So, you know, someone's going to pull out a strap. My dash cam's going to pull out a strap and pop them before they pop me. It ain't going to happen. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this down below. I don't really like Uber, but I know there's people out there that pretty much only do Uber. Let me know your thoughts down below.